My name is Emily Trussell, and I am at Oscar Adams Elementary School in Gadsden, and this is journal number 5. As far as my classroom goes, we have 25 students. 21 of those are black, 3 are Hispanic, and 1 is white, and my CT is also white. There are several students that are pulled out for a special education resource class. There's about 4 or 5. And then we have one student with cerebral palsy. She gets pulled out to do her PE class separately. We have mostly girls in our class, and we have some that live in a more well off economic status, where some were in that lower economic status. Language, we have 3 that are ELLs, but one, to just hear him speak and read, you could never even tell it. So there's only really 2 that gets pulled out to get help with that. And then personality differences, we have talkers, we have some that you just have to pull to get any information out of them. We have some that do not get along very well, and so she has to separate those. There's just it's overall a very good class, but certain students just get along better than others, and so she puts those together and separates the others. The school values diversity by celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, Black History Month, and also when they do things throughout the year, they allow people to bring foods from different cultures to allow other people that are not familiar with that culture to have just a little bit of a taste of it. As far as a community of learners that accept one another, I know as far as the girl with cerebral palsy, she wears an ankle brace, an arm splint, and she also wears a rag because when she talks, she has a speech impediment that makes her spit when she talks, and so she has to keep that rag with her. And as far as I've seen, no student has ever made fun of her. They get along with her just like she's one of them, as they should, but she's treated just the same, which I'm very happy to see. The curriculum includes information from a variety of cultures, mostly Hispanic, my CT said. She said they do some Native American, and there's some black, but not a whole lot. The classroom library does not provide a whole lot of culturally diverse literature. She said she keeps it mostly fantasy, which kind of broke my heart because as a teacher in the program, we've learned that we need that diverse library for all students so they can learn or have a deeper understanding of the one they come from. And for them not to have that just kind of bothered me, I guess. But she said that as far as the library in the school, that they have very diverse literature that they can choose from, and the librarian helps them pull out literature that will best suit them and something they would be interested in. Personal connections made by students of diversity, I have seen that because several of the Hispanic students in some of the stories they've read have the Hispanic accent, and they can really hear that, and you can tell it hits a spark with them, and they know that's their culture. And also with the Native Americans, not so much since there's not many in there, but then the black students also have made some connection with some of the stories they've read. As far as instruction goes, my teacher does accommodations for ELL, special ed, and as far as those go, she highlights on the test certain parts that should be with certain questions at the end. I'm not so sure if that's the best strategy, but it seems to work for her. So, and for those students, she tries to build their background knowledge for all students. So if one student doesn't know a word or know what she's talking about, she tries to find something that they can connect with that they're used to. what techniques or methods are used to appeal to a variety of learning styles. She said the singing videos that she has in her prezzies that she does her reading lesson with, she said that that's a great form of technology that allows the students to get active and allow them to sing along, and it really is catchy and sticks with them. As far as other tools goes, she uses PowerPoints, prezzies, worksheets, and then also those YouTube videos. She implements that with all of her lessons, math, science, social studies, and even reading being the most. And I believe that's it. Thank you.